What's up, gang? Me and Connor are here in Berlin. Recording? So, whenever you're ready.
I was going through the footage last night and I'm like, holy, you could just hear my...
Okay.
Ready when you are.
I'm so ready right now.
Hello. You're in for a treat.
I want to be in Germany.
No, I have a mic. So we finally arrived to Berlin, and we're finally heading to EFM to pick up our badges, which is super exciting, not only because we are pitching our badges, but we're here. I just want to put it out there that your first film market or film festival is going to be a lot. It's going to be overwhelming, and it's fine. It's okay. Just take it. We'll go with this one. I'm so excited. This is EFM, European Film Market. As you can see, it's buzzing. It's just tons of people. We're here at 6 p.m. Yes, it was so quiet. It was so quiet in the morning. Now it's buzzing. Attending the film market is like learning a new language. So if you're a film school, film production, or film student, you kind of know a little bit about the industry, but then hearing people talking and seeing people having meetings and having those conversations, even just hearing how they talk, it's super helpful, and it will give you, you know, how it's happening, how it's being made in the film industry. People are meeting here to pitch their projects that are already made, but also the projects that are in development, and they can pitch them to producers, funders, or distributors. So it depends. The meetings are very different. You're just there to learn. And with this approach, people are really open and are really helpful to give you the information, to share the information, share the resources. So that's the best piece of advice I can give for someone starting with film markets and film festivals. I am the most happy, the happiest, or however you would say it.
Being at the EFM, especially as a young director, it can be intimidating. But at the same time, it's super helpful to just be exposed to that side of the business and just understand, honestly, like how difficult it is and how much goes into taking a project from its early stages, from development, from pre-production to production, to that final hurdle of like basically bringing that project to market. And no, it's super interesting. It's kind of crazy though.
I think as an actor, as an artist, we only know the creative aspects of, say, filmmaking or all the artistic sides of things. And because I've mostly been on the artistic side, the film business side is pretty intimidating for me. When I walked in, I was just, I don't know, I didn't know how to react at all. We're in our own bubble. Most of the times, actors are just like concentrating on the craft or like learning different skills. That's great. But I think we should also understand how the business works for us to be able to be a part of the right films or make the right choices.
Entering the MGB for the first time and just going through those doors and like getting just to take it all in, in that moment, I hadn't been to anything like that before. I expected the chaos, but the good chaos, like the exciting chaos. Yeah, yes, you can plan all you want. Like, okay, like this day I want to go here and spend a couple hours in this side of the festival, and then okay, I want to spend some time over at the MGB. But a lot of it is just chance. Like you just run into people that you don't expect to run into. You don't expect to meet certain people, and you end up having half an hour, 45-minute conversations with them. You get their contact information, and it helps you in so many ways that you never really expect. You know, if you're trying to get into a festival like the Berlinale, you're trying to get into a festival like Cannes, eventually down the line, you got to start taking into consideration what is acceptable and what is preferable in those spaces, right? And you know, it's just being a fan of films, growing up all my life, and you know, committing my life to creating things. It's awesome to see almost like role models like that. So that was something I didn't expect to see Scorsese. I'll be honest with you. That was awesome. That was great. I just put that in there. That was great.
Do you enjoy film markets and film festivals? Like, what place does this kind of hold in your heart?
At first, it's a sprint because you're just trying to. It's the feeling of FOMO where you're just like, you gotta hit up everything, you gotta meet everyone, you gotta talk to every single person. So then you're talking a mile a minute, and you trip over your words, and then you feel uncomfortable about it. But then as you start understanding what people are talking to you about and understanding what they're telling you, and you start listening, it made me get a little bit more laid back, and it made me a little bit more conscientious of the relationship builds from being able to understand other people. Now it's like Neo in the Matrix, where you're dodging bullets in slow motion. Conversations feel like that now, and they're so much more rewarding. I find that I relate to people so much better. In my life, I think it's really defined most of who I am. I don't think I would be this person if I didn't have the ability to do what I do.
People are so helpful. They're so open to share what they're doing, how they got where they are right now. Maybe because I'm a student, but also I feel like this industry is just full of kind, talented, just bunch of good people.
It's, you know, it's not easy as a student to enter into that sort of very intimidating environment. But at the same time, you know, when you actually go up and talk to these people, some of whom have just entered the industry, some of whom have been in the industry for 20 plus years, you'll find that they're ready to answer questions and give you the insight that you're looking for if you just reach out and ask for it.
You figure it out as you go. You know, you get better with each day you're in the market, and you'll get better the next festival you go to, and the next one after that. So.
What was the best part?
I think the best part was today. I think the final thoughts, you know, like the drawing the conclusions and seeing kind of what each and every one of you took away from this. I think that was great. I think that you know, the different goals that you guys had, the different insights, and I keep my favorite part is that I tried to shove some insights down your guys' throats and think that that's what you need to think, but I realized that what you've learned is what's the most important part, because I know that that's things that you're going to take away and implement, and I do believe it's, you know, it's probably changed a little bit the way you approach your passions now.
Amazing.